Okay, I'll be up to bed in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be right up there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Apter'S Alley. It's 2 a.m. on July 12th, 2013. And I just got in from an incredible trip back here in Apter'S Alley. I rushed back from the airport, set up the video camera just to do this because I am so excited. I was in Orlando, Florida on July 11th. The WWE was nice enough to personally invite me to the grand opening of their WWE Performance Center. And I got to tell you something, I've never in 43 years in this business ever seen anything like this Performance Center. 7 wrestling rings, a wellness center, a gym, production studios, places where people who want to be broadcasters can sit down and learn how to hone their skill. I mean, there's so much I can't even tell you, and I was going to sit down for hours and write about it on OneWrestling.com, but instead I took the OneWrestling.com video cameras and I recorded highlights of the entire time there. So what you're going to see right now is through my eyes to your eyes, the highlights of the WWE Performance Center opening day ceremonies. And oh man, if you ever get a chance to see this, go to WWE.com for, the full experience. But this was totally amazing. So let's go right now. Here I am outside the Performance Center and enjoy this. Okay, I'll be up to bed in a minute. Check this out. Hello everyone, for OneWrestling.com, this is Bill Apter. I'm here in Orlando, Florida at the grand opening of the WWE Performance Center. This is truly an amazing facility. I've never seen anything like it before. Yeah, you knew it from the
I'll tell you what, follow the Kardashians. She's a great lady. Because everyone's sweating all over.
I don't have any drama here, guys.
You want to be in, man?
It's funny because my whole family kind of gets involved.
Our business is based on psychology. You have to be able to control those emotions.
I'd like to thank everyone from Full Sail University, where we're heading right after this to do.
Be here. In 2006, Linda and Vince McMahon had the prescient idea of beginning a wellness and fitness program.
WWE Performance Center with Antonio Cesaro.
Creative at WWE, Stephanie McMahon.
Hello, everyone. Well, I get a This is, they almost forgot me, so they're trying to make up for it.
So thank you all for coming today. This is a really big moment. You're going to hear a lot about it at the press conference in a little bit, but for the WWE, this building really is the future of the WWE and what we do. And there's your mission. And we're really proud to show it to you today. So I will start with this room, and there's a couple of key things that I will point out to you in this room. One is the 4,000-pound table that you're all leaning on right now, which if that doesn't say WWE, a giant 4,000-pound steel table, nothing does. This room is set up to be kind of our offices for the staff here. There are rooms for the staff itself, rooms where they can watch every camera going on in this facility. This facility, every place in it has cameras that are full HD and broadcast ready. So they can watch everything, they can send it directly to Stanford where our talent can be, receive criticism and advice immediately from the top executives. There's also behind this wall here a film viewing room where our talent can sit, review pay-per-views, review TVs, review their own performances and get themselves up to speed of where they need to be and learn from their own performances. Behind us in this room where it says on air here, and you can see it on this screen, maybe we could turn that screen a little so they can see what's going on in the room. Yeah, that's heavier than I thought it would be. You can look when we walk by.
Stephanie can probably do it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't want to embarrass him.
Yeah. So, trying to ignore my cheat sheet. So, this studio is kind of a one-of-a-kind facility for us. It is basically a small, self-operated studio that allows talent to work on their characters. They do portray characters, as you can see of the man with the lamb mask on in there. What it allows them to do is, under their own ability, to walk in there through a simple process on an iPad, push a couple of buttons, start the recording process where they can go in there, work on their verbal skills, work on their promo skills, and work on their characters. They can see it back immediately. They can send it to any place else in this building where, as they're going to different areas, if they're upstairs eating lunch in the lounge, they can sit up there and watch their performances back. They can also send it directly to WWE main offices. And everything that is shot in this room, again, is HD ready and broadcast ready. It can be moments after they shoot something in this room, which this room can basically be turned into anything. It could be shown on any broadcast we do. It can be put right onto live TV on Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view, and directly to our studios in Stanford. So it's a major advantage for us. Beyond that, you will see a announce facility where in this building we will not just train wrestlers and referees, we will also train announce staff and our interview staff. There's an announce room in there with a setup just like television. They can go in there and put any match in history on, watch it, they can recall it. They will be working with our announce team, our current announce team like Michael Cole and Jim Ross, and be getting hands-on advice from them on a daily basis as to that process that they go to become the next play-by-play and color commentators of our product for years to come. Stepping past that and going down the hallway, you will see another studio suite there that is a full green screen room, which means that that room basically is a green screen that you can put anything on. Our talent can go in that room, they can again do promos, they can do basically anything. It's a small soundproof soundstage that allows them to shoot just about everything or anything that we want them to. And again, it is HD and broadcast ready, and it's at the touch of a button, it is in our main studio in Stanford. So it's very advantageous. I'll give a few minutes, we'll kind of head that way, but I'll kind of give a few minutes for you to each walk through and take a look at everything that's going on.
Some of the production facilities.
Good, how's it going?
As a recruiting department, if somebody wants to get involved with the WWE, they can go through our recruiting department. They can go to WWE.com. And basically, we hold tryouts here all the time. We basically scour the globe looking for the best athletes. We recruit from the NFL. We have a representative from the NFL Players Association here today. We recruit from the NBA, from the Olympics, from Major League Soccer, from rugby, from basically every place in the
Find
globe.
better talent from Florida mostly. The problem.
Mostly from Florida.
They all want to come to
And they
Florida
all-
and be a part of the WWE.
Exactly, which is why we are here. When we say, WWE, they are interested. When we say come to Orlando to be a part of the facility, they're in. It's a
Does
sell.
anybody have a facility like this?
There is none that exists in the world. There are comparable training facilities for the NFL, but nobody has a facility like we do that, because there is no other product like we are from a performance standpoint. And we are not only training the athletic side of it, but we're teaching the character side of it, the the speaking side of it, the acting side of it, the nutrition side of it, the rehab side of it, the wellness side of it, the strength and conditioning side of it. We cover everything, and in addition to that, we take our talent and we work with them on their life skills, their finances. You know, we try to make them as well-rounded outside of the ring as they are inside of the ring.
And education.
And education. We also have a program you'll hear a little bit about today to help them continue their education, so that not only are they, you know, secure in an athletic future, but they have the education to continue it on and be businessmen and women as well. Which, you know, and then once they're here in Florida, it's the perfect place for them to be businessmen and women.
You have like 400 performances a year, something like that.
We do a little over that. We do actually close to 500. NXT at Full Sail University, we're there every 3 weeks doing a live performance, and they are also starting a touring brand as well, all throughout the South for now and expanding. So it's a large undertaking. The running of it is a large director for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And our day-to-day medical director for this facility will be Dr. Michael Sampson. He's also one of the doctors that deals with our main roster talent. And he will have office hours here. We'll also have a full-time PT and ATC on here at all times for the talent to train and get their rehab done. And this is for not only for the training developmental stars that are here, but also for main roster WWE stars as well. Part of having Dr. Sampson here allows for consistency of care. They have one kind of doctor and an electronic medical system that tracks their progress from the time they start with us through their entire career with us. They are designed to produce the best athletes in the world. We're recruiting the best athletes on the planet, and when they come here, we try to take them to another level. It is a little bit different from a normal gym that you would see, in that everything in here is designed for athletic performance. Not have as a consultant for us on this, Joe DeFranco, who many of you, if you follow the NFL, will know as kind of a strength and conditioning guru for the NFL. And Joe is kind of being a consultant and overseeing our strength and conditioning program here and getting these guys to the next level and keeping them not only in the best shape possible, but in the best health possible.
I wish when I started here a couple of decades ago that we had all this. The opportunity to learn your craft from the best to ever play this game. In all facets of it. In the ring, behind the mic, and behind the camera.
The second I walked out, I almost had an embarrassing moment when I almost kissed the Big Show right there. It was very weird. Thank you all for coming today. To say that today is a big day is an understatement. Talent is the WWE's only natural resource. Without it, we have absolutely nothing. No Raw, no SmackDown, no 150 countries watching, no 650 household viewers globally, no 80,000 people at a MetLife Stadium, no 170 million people following us digitally, no 161 million viewers in the US alone, no 2 million in pay-per-view buys. So ensuring a constant supply of fresh talent is essential. Today is a new beginning and a milestone for the WWE. Welcome to the WWE Performance Center.
The WWE realized even more that the health and longevity of the WWE was entirely dependent on the health and longevity of its talent. And I might add, the talent that we see here behind me, to my right and to my left, these are incredible athletes, and I must say the most respected, most respectful, and intelligent and good people that I've ever interacted with in terms of athletics.
Last time I've been in a ring like this, I was in the Navy, and they were making us all box. It was not a great day for me. I was not one of the, I probably not worked out quite enough for all the other boxers. You know, I've run on a campaign to get our state back to work, so it's great when you have companies like this that focus on jobs. So first I want to thank everybody at WWE. I want to thank Paul. I want to thank Stephanie McMahon-Levesque. I want to thank John Sabor and everybody else for your commitment to building jobs. I know you're doing it around the world, but very focused on what you're doing right here in our great
A little
state.
skeptical on that excuse because we're afraid she was worried she was going to be in the center of a SmackDown and have to be in the ring with Triple H or one of the WWE divas. But we're going to take the excuse that her scheduler gave us. She's not feeling well. She does send her regrets and she sends her congratulations. So on behalf of the mayor and speaking for all of us at Orange County, I'd personally like to congratulate the entire WWE team on creating this beautiful facility and welcome you here to Orange County, Florida.
How are you today?
Good.
Hey, what a great honor it is for me on behalf of Full Sail to make a couple comments on this wonderful day in Orange County. Paul, congratulations to you and the entire WWE team on the culmination of yet another phase of your vision. It's obvious that you care deeply about your employees, the talent that works tirelessly to perfect their craft all year round. You have given them, I mean, it's obvious, you've given them an exceptional place to train on the professional and personal skills. Thanks for the partner and the friend you have been to me at the festival.
Well, first of all, it's an honor to stand here before you in the brand new state-of-the-art Performance Center. Now, I've been lucky enough to be a part of the developmental program for quite a while now, so I've seen the changes, the progress, and the essential evolution of the system. Now, I started with the WWE in Tampa, Florida, and I remember on my first day, I walked into the training facility and I was completely amazed. There were 3 rings, a room for the athletic trainer, and a main arena with a camera where we could film essentially anything we needed to, such as practice sessions, matches, and even interviews. Also, there was a tuition reimbursement program set in place, which was extremely helpful for me, seeing as I'm currently working on my dissertation in order to obtain my
I thought it was
PhD.
going to make me dance. I was dreading that. How's it going? My name is Seamus, WWE Superstar. I'm absolutely honored and thrilled to be here today. It's funny when you hear about the plans for anything really. I mean, especially such a facility as this, they're nothing compared to what happens when you actually step in here and see them. This whole facility has actually blown my mind.
Struggle with tuition, whatever it is. Sometimes it's somebody that works directly with us on our NXT show. Sometimes it's not, but it's helpful nonetheless, and it's just a commitment that we like to make back to Full Sail about continuing education and the future, which is the most important thing to us. I would like to bring up, I promise you I'm butchering this, Felipe Yinazo, up to the stage, please. Butcher it? Ballpark, how you say it?
Janatsu.
I butchered it. Talked with, Kent briefly today, and Felipe just graduated from Full Sail, correct?
That's right.
Congratulations. So as everybody knows, transitioning from school to a career is not the easiest thing in the world. We'd like to help Felipe out on that journey, and whatever he can use this for, whether it's to pay down a financial burden or anything to help him get started on his journey into the real world, Felipe, of being a working person. I was going to say working stiff, but it sounds bad, right? But anyways, if we could bring the giant check, it's up here, onto the stage now. We would like to present Felipe with a $10,000 scholarship and thank him for his commitment and his drive, and just thank you in general.
The WWE is all about putting smiles on people's faces the world over. We do that through a variety of forms of entertainment, as you've heard about today. But we also do that through various community and pro-social programs. We fully intend to bring those programs here to Orlando and the great state of Florida. They include programs like our anti-bullying campaign, Be a Star, our literacy programs, our relationships with Make-A-Wish, and Special Olympics. And indeed, it is all about making people smile. The opportunity that these superstars and divas will have coming out of this performance center to be able to work on their character development, their microphone skills, their physical training, to get the proper rehab and care that they need, the life skills training that they get in terms of, you know, what they do with their finances and, you know, the education programs. This is a fully comprehensive program for the future of our business, and I couldn't be more excited.
You know, to me, it's the evolution of the business. It's like we said, it's from going to the back rooms and the smoky bars to stadiums, from TV to pay-per-view to local and regional to global, from, you know, training in a ring in the middle of nowhere to this. This is the future, and I think anybody that's had a moment with the past of our business deserves to see the future as well.
Thank all of you again. Thank all of you for being here today. I want to extend the invitation once again for everybody to come to Full Sail tonight. We have an incredible show we're going to put on, and it would be our honor for you all to be there. We do things a little bit differently in the WWE, and as my wife said, it's like a family, but it's what's in existence here today with the NXT superstars. It's our current superstars. It's also our past from beginning till now, the people that paved the way. We are very big on history and where we came from. And because we do things a little bit differently, just a regular ribbon cutting really wasn't, ribbons aren't really our thing. So we decided to do something a little bit different, and in looking back through history, yeah, if you wouldn't mind holding that. This is the original ring bell from Madison Square Garden in New York, where for us, as Steph mentioned, and the WWE, it's our backyard. It's where we came from, and it is history. And we are going to ring this bell to symbolize the opening and the start of the future. Today is the first day in the future of the WWE, and I would like to ask for the 4th generation McMahon to do the honor of ringing the bell. Welcome to the WWE Performance Center.